Alright. So. Today I'm going to be trying out some Dawn of Man. There was a new farming update recently which added plows that can be pulled by horses or by any cattle, so cows basically. There's a couple different animals you can actually tame in the game, but we're gonna get into a new game here, and we're gonna try and get up to the Bronze Age as quickly as possible. It's not gonna be that quickly, but it's gonna take at least an hour or two to get up there. It just kind of takes a while. We're gonna start it off with it's just interested in this. This must be very difficult, apparently. 10 milestones total to the ancient warriors. This is interesting. I didn't really look at that much before. Last time I played on Mountain Lake, which was a lot tougher than I wanted it to be. I think I might do River Fork this time. There's a good chance of I enjoy building bridges in this game. I think it's a great way to get to and from places. I also really like the idea of having water power later in game, but when you're by a lake, that's not really possible. But the end game, you do get water wheel, which powers some things. From my understanding, probably just mechanical things. But I'm gonna start, I think, at the river. I've done the Forest River before. Never done Lake Valley, never done Emerging Streams. I've never done River Fork, so that's what I'm going to do today. Settlement name's going to be Rose. I'm trying to think of a good settlement name. Let's think. Rose. Oh yeah. River Fork. Animals, conditions settled. I'm actually going to start Nomad. If you start settled, you have to kind of tinker with your settlement a little bit before you can do anything. I guess as I start with the extra resources, I think it's his exact same amount of resources. We'll see. Start our nomadic lifestyle here. Should be an interesting time. Loading screen's taking a little longer than it normally does. That's not it's not on your end, that's on my end. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the nomad's the forest here. So we can kind of choose. I get to choose wherever I want to go. This is the fork itself. It looks like this is the location I want you to start at. It's interesting. It's even more interesting that if I had started out settled, it would have cleared out trees for me there. But I'm not going to do that. I'm using the Q and E keys to turn my camera, and you can zoom in and out with the scroll wheel if you're on mouse and keyboard, which you probably should be, because I'm pretty sure this game's only on PC currently, unless you're using a gamepad. So if you hit tab, you go into Primal Vision, and I want to kind of get a look ahead, because I've been playing this game. It also pauses the game. It pauses your people and animals, and the water is clearly still moving here, which I think is a feature that just they don't care care to mess with, which it doesn't not bother me at all. I kind of want a place that we can start to build up and we can get kind of larger, but we're gonna need copper later. This is copper here, as you see, copper ore, and we're gonna need tin eventually, and as well as iron. But early game, very early game, we're gonna need flint, and we have 2 flint mines right here. This is a great place to start. This is actually probably one of the best starting places I've had in a while, but I think I'm gonna clear out over here and start out as close to these mines as I can, so I'm not endangering my citizens too much. To keep it fairly close to the water without really putting them in too much danger here, allowing us to still wall off. And if we do go over here, don't really have access to that much. Only thing really that has access over here is just a lot of wood, really. A monolith as well, or megalith, I guess is what they call them. So that's here. See, I think we'll start off right here. Go ahead and build some residence homes. I'm just gonna start it off the easiest way I can here. Wood pile and a rock pile next to it. Oh, I didn't let it rebuild there for some reason. There we go. I won't do a storage tent just yet, but I will put up a skins dryer. It's gonna be important for later. There's 7 people here. These tents only shack up 3, so we need at least 3 tents. Initially, when I build, I prefer my land to be a little bit more open. We don't really have the option there. Oh, to rotate, you use the Z and C keys, believe it or not. To rotate my screen, obviously not, but to rotate like an object, it's the C and Z keys. I'm not going to be able to build it. Well, I guess I can build a storage tank here. See my villagers moving to place everything. Looks like we have a lot of meat. We start out over here near the side, right? They're carrying some gear, but it doesn't look like they have everything they need necessarily. Yeah, they have a lot more than I thought. It's not a bad start. I'm not gonna be able to chop down any of these trees yet, because we don't have anything to chop down with, so we're gonna have to gather it first. So we're gonna gather some sticks from here. To Primal Vision. I'm going to take a look around, see if there's anything nearby to hunt. There's a bunch of boars nearby, so I'm going to set up a large hunting zone right here. The edge. Task saturation up. I want to up this early game before you forget. It's things that are easy to forget in this game. A lot of it is that you have a priority management system that you have to mess around with. For instance, like if these numbers right here apply to all of my hunting work areas. So this is how much I limit my meat amount to, so much I'm limiting my raw skin and my bones. So if there's a bunch of hunters out hunting, or even if they're just really efficient and the food's not being eaten and the raw skin's not being used, the bones are not being used, then the characters will stop hunting, they'll stop working, they'll stop prioritizing the task, which not really that good. When you want food, you kind of want a food supply constantly. Same thing for Flint. The only thing that changes from work area to work area is the people here, because I don't have my camera on. So here is the Flint. I'm gonna just up my Flint a little bit because right now I don't necessarily need a lot, and it'll maintain 20 until it's used. Yeah, I just don't have the webcam on. I didn't see the point of having it on. I'm not that appealing to look at, and I kind of have like a messy bed in the background, so yeah. I'm trying to figure out where I put that stone banner down at. I can't see, but if you're having trouble seeing your banners, you can use your prehistoric site to kind of like sift through what's going on. It looks like it's gone already, which does not make sense. Apparently it's gone. That's interesting. Either they collected the stone already, or I'm losing my marbles. I'll have to look around a little bit. Let's gather sticks. Nope, it's gone. I don't know what happened to the stone that was there. There's another small pile of stone here. So oh, can't put that there. Put this here. Dang, about 20 stone. Sticks. Should probably put more than one person on it. Don't obtain a lot of sticks. They're saying like no storage slots left, but there's plenty of storage slots for wood, so it's really confusing. What was that loud boom? When did you hear? Oh, that sound? Oh, that's just this little notification telling me that something's happened. It's not necessarily bad. It's saying there's no storage slots left. It's kind of a bad thing, basically. Oh, it's a cute cat emoji. Oh, so apparently there's like no stone in those small work areas, which is fine, but very confusing because you just see there it says work area exhausted, obtained stone. If I clicked on that in time, it would have just brought me back over to where I just placed that little stone thing, and it would have told me or showed me that was indeed empty. So I have 7 skins outfits. Skins outfits are the warmer ones. Leather is for the cold. Yeah, they're warmer, but they're for cold weather. They're thicker. Leather would be for warm weather. I like to set my speed up here in the top right corner. I like to set my attachments here, and my alarms, or my defenses here. I set the game speed to 8 because these guys have taken a long time to build homes, which are necessary here. So you're getting knowledge of tents, skin dryers, sticks. I'm pretty sure it is not a multiplayer game, and I'm not sure if it ever will be one. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I think it's just single player right now. I'm not sure if they're planning on putting multiplayer in there or not. Just need to some more tents. Game's getting intense right now. Would you? It'd be cool if this game was multiplayer, because it's not really a way of like attacking other players, so you'd have to be like, we'd have to like sell each other goods. But the crazy thing is, like, one of the things I've been noticing and other people have been noticing that I've seen online is that it's really, really hard to stay in the original area that you started off in. Like, these mines will get exhausted. Like, these will be out shortly after I get into them. So, really, like, I won't get a whole lot of copper out of this. I won't get a whole lot of flint or anything, really. It's just not, there's not a whole lot of resources. So, I get that the game is supposed to be, like, fairly difficult in that sense. But it is almost it's just the resources are just scarce. I'd let you build a village, man. We could play where you operate the keyboard and I operate the mouse. That'd be really interesting. Or I operate the keyboard and you operate the mouse, or either or. We try to maintain a village as like a challenge, a couples challenge or something. That'd be insane. I actually used to play a game like that with one of my friends back in the day. I played Morrowind that way, and it wasn't terrible because it's not a multiplayer game, and we wanted to play together, and we were told that we couldn't play any games that were single player, so we decided that we would say screw it and play together and play one game but with one hand each. We just made it a multiplayer game that way. Yeah, like a couples challenge that way, in that sense. I don't think it's a bad idea. This game's kind of tough, though. I mean, there's a lot of micromanaging and stuff going on. I think you'd get the hang of it, though. There's a little pig over here. Where'd it go? Big old fat boy. Big guy. If that big guy's there, let's see. He's an easy hunt. But I think this is it's fairly close by to the village. There's probably not going to be a whole lot of hunting here. Just going to move that slightly. I might actually hunt that boar. I need skin, so I'm gonna have to hunt it. Just send the emojis. Yep, they're gonna go get him. So up here in the top right, you'll see a workload. If the workload's high, it means people might take longer to complete tasks. If it gets much higher than this, if this number gets into the red, it's around like 125, 150. Yeah, they'll eat them. They'll cook them. Well, they won't cook. They will cook them actually, but I have to put down a fire. I totally forgot. They will totally eat him, but they'll dry his meat and then cook him first. But as I was saying, the workload saturation, if it gets too high, they'll like start screwing up the tasks that they're doing. They don't have a lot of tasks right now. They only have a little bit, but there's only 7 of them, and they're pretty stupid, so. I mean, sometimes if they're really hungry, they'll eat raw meat, and raw meat's not actually like unhealthy for you necessarily. It's only really dangerous if it's like been changed hands a bunch, but if you like cut the meat directly off the corpse, it's actually not super unhealthy. Like if you're aware. Yeah, they're overworked, but there's only 7 of them, but they don't have a whole lot of tasks. That's 5, 6, 7. That's 8 tasks for 7 people. Like that's barely overworking them, which is that's why the workload is high because each person has something to do plus 1. So there's another one over here, which I will hunt as well, but they're not going to go do that right now because they're too busy doing other stuff. Actually, I don't know where they are. Picking up sticks, apparently. There's a girl. Oh, we have a child. Children are virtually useless in this game initially. They don't do much. They just kind of gather. If I select them and tell them directly that they need to go hunt, they'll go hunt. But otherwise, they'll do whatever task is ahead of them, including gathering these stones over here, which they're not gathering the stones. I'm not gathering the sticks right now either. I must have this. Is this task saturated? This might be, yeah, up to 2. Let me see 1. Oh, they look like they're running. Yeah, there they go. They're hunting. Better catch up to them. I hope this person has a knife on them. They're not going to be able to butcher that. What are you doing? Just giving up. Oh, she sprayed all of her juice out. Oh no. I can't actually make her finish that? Wow. Okay, so that's not going to work. I don't know. It looked like they were just exhausted, so they're no longer like able to be controlled by me. There's a bar here. It's their stamina bar. Yeah, their stamina bar is all the way down. This person's exhausted. They're gonna fall asleep here in a second because they're sleepy. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's not even something I've really experienced before necessarily, but I've also been playing this game on like 8 times speed for the most part. I am their god. They need to do what I tell them to. Floating above them with some lethal protector. Unfortunately, I can't smite them. Wait, can I smite them? No, I can't smite them. I can smite them. Like adults can carry. They have like 8 carry slots or something like that. Oh, yeah, I know the board escaped. It's right there. Might as well just hunt it again. It's not that far away per se. These 2 boards are just hanging out together. I'm not that far away at this point. I am gonna get some new knowledge though. Knowledge of... I think we'll go with... dry food to last longer. Resources right here. Gas saturation's high. So they did manage to kill the boar right here. It's like, why is that so difficult to control? That's the leftovers of the corpse, the raw skin and the bone. Wherever, here, we'll see where that person is that killed it. Wherever they're at, they're carrying the meat home more than likely. Yeah, they're right here. No, going to Flint apparently. Interesting. So I have 6 regular skins. I'm gonna try it out. Build protection. Need to build a craftsman's bench here. That's just another house there. There's one more that needs to be built right here. Yeah, so I can actually build anywhere on here. Sorry for the late response to that. I did not notice you message there. I can build anywhere on any of this land, all the way from way over here, like way over there, that mountain, all the way over there, yeah, to this mountain here. You can see. Basically as far as you can see here, stretching. Actually, maybe not there. Yeah, not there. Just here. So here, all the way over there, yeah, all the way over here, and like a large way over. Yeah, all over here, all over there, all over here. Yep. But you can't like. I can't like extend my stuff out. Like my people have to be in their little area, you know. It's a good thing I clicked that tent beam before I left the area. I would not have been able to find this place in the woods. It would have taken me like an hour. Okay, so now we've created this little crafter. Crafter will create skins, and you set its workload, you set the related resource limits, so it'll create 100% of my population of furs. So basically, if I have 9 people, it'll create 9 and maintain 9. If I set this to 75%, it would create, if I wanted 10, it would create 7, right? So, keep it at 100, because this is important to not dying of hypothermia in the winter. Yes, it is fall. This is your axis. So when you set infinite production, this is how you limit how much production you actually have. So you can consistently produce, but it'll limit how much you produce by these limits here. You can set it to infinity if you go past the percentages, as you can see here. You can also set it to numbers 0 to 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 to 25 to 30, 40, 50, 100, and then back to 25%. So spears is 100% because it's yeah, they're spears. So I don't need to create anything right now, but I am gonna set bone tools so we can get slightly better tools, and then composite tools so we can start making things out of flint. So flint is much stronger and allows me to build axes. So I will not be building any wooden harpoons anymore because I can now build bone harpoons. So I'll set that production on, and I'll set flint picks, flint axes, and flint spears. So someone will start producing that eventually. Yep, it's just started winter actually now. Just fine. I don't have enough houses yet because fur. I'm gonna check and see if there's anything nearby that we can kill. Oh, there's an ibex. I can kill this ibex. It's an adult. That's a little boy. This little girl. Where are these people? Oh, this guy's by the water. Or girl. Oops. lady. Gonna need to kill an ibex sooner than later. You're in this. Where did that person go? Maybe they took a nap, I don't know. Yeah, she's gonna go hunt it. You don't want to accidentally anger a woolly mammoth. Go mess your day up. Oh, she one-shot it. Or, oh, he one-shot it, I guess. This old man looks like a woman. Ah, yeah, time does go by fast. Yeah, I didn't need the meat. I just needed the fur to build a house, because it is winter time now. Time does go by fast. Right now it's going by 8 times speed. If we go normal, it will take like quite a bit of time. Okay. Yeah, it's going at quite a fast pace at the moment. This old man is making a spear right now out of flint. Actually, I kind of need them to make axes. Because the axes are going to be useful, because I need to clear out all these trees. Luckily in winter I can see. Oh, you missed the woolly mammoth, yeah. Ah, it's right there. Big old... Big old trunky boy. Oh. You know what I'm saying? He is kind of cute. He's also really dangerous. Really hard to hunt. You can tell by his color whenever you hit tab. Because that's the primal vision. It shows you what's dangerous and what's easy to hunt. It's very dangerous to hunt a woolly mammoth. Although with enough people you can kill it. It's not too difficult. And they do have like a ton of meat. Wolves are considered very dangerous to hunt because they hunt in packs, or they live in packs, and they will attack you in packs if you attack one of them. Cave lions, cave hyenas, I think they're called as well. There's some bigger animals. Let me look around. Maybe I'll find something that's kind of tough. Just browse around the map real quick. Is that a dead horse? It's a wild dead horse. I'm probably not going to find much because it's the middle of winter. So the animals animals with like less fur they're not really out and about. They're in burrows and stuff. From my understanding, I know way more animals spawn in like the summertime. Yeah. This is interesting. I didn't know that there was an area like this. There's some more woolly mammoths. There's even some baby mammoths. Oh, and some wolves. Yeah, there you go. Listen to that little noise. Yellow means sort of dangerous. It's a little baby. It makes this weird little noise. Oh, there, that one just made a little noise. That's cute. Big old woolly boys, huh? This one makes like a little noise when it moves around. Yeah, but here's some wolves. There's some baby wolves too. Regular wolves. Wolves are dangerous, as you can tell. Red's dangerous. The adults are way more dangerous than the kids. Obviously, the kids are only in orange stripe, whereas the adults are red. Same with the woolly mammoths. This is probably a female. This is a male. Oh no, it's an adult female. So this is like an adult in its prime, and then this would be an old female, so it'd be a little bit easier to hunt because she's older, she's closer, harder to probably has a harder time running after you. Baby would be easier to hunt because it's tiny. Oh, this thing as well. Oh no, it's just another baby mammoth. Oops. Alright, let's Let's look around and see if we can find anything else. Oh, there we go. Right there. A woolly rhinoceros. Yeah, right here. So there's a woolly mammoth, obviously, right there, but here's a little woolly rhino. Dumb question, can you tame? No, it's not a dumb question. Yes, you can. I can't tame these guys, I don't think. I can tame wolves, and I think wolves become dogs. Oh, here's a big red threat. Cave bear. Big old bear. These aren't really close to my area though. My area is relatively safe. If I can remember where it is. As I search across the landscapes. I think we're getting closer. I think it's right over here. Right there. Yep. There. Hello, people. Why isn't who hibernating? The woolly rhino? I don't know. It says it's a cave bear. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I think it's because it adds an extra threat level to the game during wintertime. Sometimes bears do hunt in the winter. In fact, they're actually way more dangerous. Yeah, it's spring now. From what I've seen on the History Channel, if bears don't hibernate, it means they didn't have enough food to go into hibernation, and then they're starving. And if they're out in the middle of winter, they're way more dangerous than normal. And because they're starving, and they will kind of eat whatever, they'll be way more agitated, easier to threaten. They'd be easier, a lot easier to piss off, from my understanding. I just set a field to cut all the trees down, so hopefully that'll start soon, because we've made 4 flint axes, and 4 is plenty. But I'm going to speed up time here. Start cutting down some trees. Making some tea, making some hot chocolate. I'm actually getting really, really tired all of a sudden. And knocking down some trees. Should probably have made that circle smaller. The smaller the circle, the easier it is to control everything. Coffee. You're making coffee? For yourself? So 9 humans. That's the exact population. Population's capped. I'm actually gonna set one. I need to build a scalpel tree stuff. Allows them to recover their spirituality or the morale. No, I'm good. I don't want coffee. Maybe a hot chocolate. I'm not gonna play this for much longer. I'll probably cut it. Thank you. If you'd be so kind to make a hot chocolate, nice. I mean, you're welcome to take it. The trader just arrived there. Trade all kinds of things. Sling making. worth 100. Trader obviously finds more value than I do in it because it's only worth 100, but they're asking for 140 worth of trade goods for it. I'm going to go ahead and say no to that, and I'm going to ask them for their flint instead because I don't want to go gather a bunch of flint and some dry skin. And I'm going to give them my wooden harpoon and 2 of my wooden spears because I have plenty of regular flint spears now. But their trade value is still set at 29, mine's only at 15. So I have to kind of even it out. So I'm going to do that by giving them 1 flint axe. And maybe a couple logs here. Even. Yeah. Oh yeah, thunderstorms. So actually, since I've been playing my last playthrough, I haven't had anyone die from a lightning strike that I saw. Though at a certain point, when you have a certain number of civilians, they stop telling you that people are dying from old age and random things, natural occurrences. So I don't know if it would have told me if someone died from a lightning strike, and I wasn't closely monitoring my people. But I have had one of my characters die from a lightning strike because they weren't being very careful. I'm going to go ahead and do dog domestication next because dogs. I wish you could like domesticate big cats or lions in this. That'd be super cool. Speed up time. I need to mess with my logs here. 10 is definitely too little. Up this to 100. They continue to chop instead of not chopping. Here's something getting hunted. It was not something getting hunted. Well, it was something getting hunted. It was Megaloceros. They hunted by these cave lions. They're like bothered or think they can get away with it. I'll actually be right back. temporarily back. This has been a short stream, but I'm gonna call it a night. I'm actually getting too tired to keep playing at the moment. I have to save it here and cut it off.